children had to be satisfied with toy soldiers. I had real ones.
Most of my male ancestors were soldiers with a remarkable talent for getting killed.
When I was 10, my father bought me a uniform. I liked it much better than any dress I ever had. I guess I should have been born a boy.
Oh, no. My great-grandfather was Wellington's adjutant. He lost a leg at Waterloo. My grandfather, he was only a sergeant major. He drowned in his own blood at the Alamo with David Crockett.
Really?
My father lies at Chickamauga.
And lies. And lies and lies and lies.
No!
The Real Glory is an action-adventure yarn directed by Henry Hathaway, which came out in 1939, and stars Gary Cooper, Broderick Crawford and David Niven. Set against the backdrop of the Moro Rebellion during the American occupation of the Philippines in 1906. The three lieutenants, Niven, Crawford and Army Dr. Cooper, are sent there to train the local population to defend themselves against the Moro guerrilla attacks which are terrorizing the local villages. Now this film was pretty slow to get going. The first hour, not a lot happens really. We have a bit of romantic goings on between Andrea Leeds, the camp officer's daughter, and Gary Cooper. And Gary Cooper argues with one of the officers about the best way to train the men, etc. You also introduced to David Niven's character Mac, who's an old friend of Gary Cooper's, and Broderick Crawford, who is in an unusual role before he was known as a kind of a gangster film noir his persona kicked in. He's a young kind of lieutenant who's obsessed with orchids, a little bit overly obsessed with them, I would say. But yeah, not really a lot happens in the first hour. Then we get a breakout of cholera, which Cooper has to deal with, and the Moro rebels, led by Alipan, dam up the local river, and the population villages don't have any water. But it's worth staying with this film. For the last hour, it all goes crazy. I mean, there's action. The last 15 minutes is bonkers. You've got whitewater rafting. You have catapulting guerrilla attacks on the fort. It's just everything's hitting the fan. It is really quite a dramatic, climactic ending. But yeah, pretty slow up to that point. But it was okay. It's an old movie, 1939, so it's of its day and of its type, I would say. It is pretty slow going. David Niven doesn't have a lot to do with his character. He waxes lyrical a few times and tries to woo Andrea Leeds as well. But it was an okay movie, I have to say. But certainly of its day, I would say. So that's The Real Glory, starring Gary Cooper, from 1939. A decent movie, a bit slow for the most part. Thanks for watching and listening, and bye for now.